Indian bread and butter pudding.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And as chef said, if you blanch it,
It becomes fondant.
It's liver.
It becomes hard. See,
This is fondant.
it becomes fondant. Absolutely.
Did you reduce milk or you just use sugar?
So we do it. First milk, use it with half, and then you add the sugar. So you get more.
No, your sugar, you produce sugar quantity is too high on that. It becomes very hard as well. That also. This would have been a little better, but as for the approach goes, it's nice. Okay. Great. You've done well on the other products.
Good effort.
Goes good. Kind of finishing most of the jobs in the first year, then
What do you do next?
what next?
In OCLD for the 2 years, we split it up as I think 6 or 7 months.
Yeah.
Correct.
We call it basic,
Right.
intermediate, and then extreme.
Good.
That's the build-up we do.
No, but that's
Group
great.
ratio.
We're learning from that. Your team,
Group number 3.
one is here, one goes for one goes for display.
With tahina sauce.
Okay.
Chicken is the leg part of the bird,
Okay.
and it's marinated with hung curd, bit of cheese, cream, lemon, onion, and ginger garlic paste. It's marinated for around 1.5 hours. Then put in the oven. We have not done it at the lowest time, but we have skews which we can do it in the oven here. Around 20 minutes at 180 degrees.
Okay.
It's accompanied by tahina sauce. Tahina sauce is basically a sesame. It's a mint tahina sauce. Sorry to, that's in the presentation we have added a bit of mint. So it's fine chopped mint with sesame paste and curd. And a bit of seasoning. I invite you to taste and tell us, chef.
Looks good.
Very colorful. And Arabic food is not very fine dining, they do a very rustic job. But you've still kept it rustic with some kind of formation, which is very, very nice. Creative.
Onions are raw at the base.
They are sauteed.
You sorted the peppers and first with it.
Yes.
That's nice.
Good.
Good. Great. Thanks.
We kept it very light in color because malai tikka is normally more white. So, like normally with Indian onions or salad, what is served, it's with a lot of color. We just kept it.
The way that you folded the kebab and skewered it keeps it moist, which is great. It's a very good technique to keep the chicken moist. The way you sauteed the vegetables below to give color and also to add the flavor is great. If somebody had a pita roll, these vegetables and this and that can give them a pita wrap. And that's the way they eat it. After they slice the shawarma, they saute the capsicums, onions and tomatoes. Put some tahina and make it. I understand you cooked it a little early. The marination is very good. The chicken is a little dry, but that's not your fault.
Little less seasoning. Salt, just about salt. Everything else is right. But that's okay. I mean, it's not a major, but with the tip it's fine. And tomatoes are also being, what do you put on top of tomatoes?
It's a mixed salad of
Like a kachumbar.
Yeah, kachumbar.
How do you go about the dip? Do you use some yogurt also?
Yes.
So when you use hung yogurt and you use the whey as a combination and then olive oil, maybe some cooked garlic which is pureed, and then the right proportion of maybe say 2 parts or 3 parts of the hung yogurt, 1 part of the whey and 1 part of tahina, you will see that this is more smooth and mellow. Now the bitterness of the sesame stands out.
Little tahina is on the higher side.
It stands out and it is smooth. But some people love that also. They like the toasted tahina flavor. They love it. Arabs love it. Just as a thought to see how you balance it.
So we roast the garlic and saute the garlic and put it.
Puree gives a nice flavor.
Garlic would have added the flavor, and the tahina is a little stronger. So, but it's a matter of opinion.
These are just suggestions to you, but it's a fabulous job already.
Yeah. We have added a bit of garlic, but it's finely chopped and
Okay.
quantity
Great.
is
Good job.
Great.
Get your next course.
Thank you.
rustic, but still well played Italian. Portion wise, they've done a nice job there. Portion is also just right.
Like I said, thing like this will, get them more interested in their what they do.
Cheese with tomato chutney and actually we have got the ready-made batter, we have made that. We have made the bread. This coconut chutney, the grated coconut, and then we have tempering with this turmeric, white ginger, and curry leaves. And the tomatoes, we have blanched the tomatoes, and then we have added the tomato paste.
Puree.
Yeah, puree.
Not temper. Why do you use the paper napkin?
Just to absorb the oil on this.
That you could have done separately. You could have taken it out, put on a paper napkin, get the oil, because you see, the paper napkin is messing up your whole presentation. Because it doesn't belong there. All the thing, paper napkin is something if it doesn't belong there.
If chef cuts your lap, paper will also go with it.
So you need to get the paper napkin. I guess you can take it back. I would suggest.
Give them an opportunity to redo it again.
Just redo this part again.
Good part. And no hurry.
No, you can use a bigger plate. You can use some other thing because this plate is also too small. Okay, and use some green color somewhere, some parsley spray here, there, just to do that. It will look better than what you've done right now.
This is appetizer course.
And
So
too big.
look at the size.
Size is also pretty. I mean, as an uttapam they're not so thick. It needs to be a little thinner, little smaller, but it's okay. If you want, you can cut them into two, or you can just use two as a portion rather than using three. Just let your so each guy takes around 10 portions. So that's the only way to get them online. Otherwise, it's very difficult. Yeah, come in.
May I come in, sir?
Yeah, come in.
Good afternoon, sir.
Right.
Good afternoon, sir.
Explain to us the dish.
So that is fish curry, a typical fish curry from Kerala. It is a coconut-based gravy in which we have got onions, tomatoes, and asafoetida, mustard seeds, and to which we added 2 extracts of coconut milk. And the tempering being just in 2 teaspoons of oil. I have just done tempering of this curry leaves.
And the rice.
Right?
हाँ बोलो ना of course said in Hindi.
फर्स्ट टाइम पहली बार मैंने राइस को बॉईल किया, बाद में राइस को तड़का मारने के लिए 30 ml ऑयल डाला, बाद में कड़ी पत्ता डाला, फ्राई डाला, टर्मरिक पाउडर डाला, सॉल्ट डाला, तड़का दिया, बाद में पूरा मिक्स करके उसमें लेमन जूस डाला.
Good. बढ़िया. Very nice. और ऊपर गार्निश के लिए अनार और काजू दिया.
That is nice. This lemon putting on top also is nice. The folding of this banana is good. That's a good idea. Very nice. It does a good job. Maybe this has got thoda spread हो गया. That is done deliberately, right?
Yes,
Dusty?
yes.
Okay.
Since it being an Indian menu, we just decided to.
अब वो spread नहीं होना चाहिए because when you're coming for presentation, whatever you sprinkle should stay on it. Anyway, good. Looks good. Let's taste. fish have you used?
This is a swordfish, sir.
Curry is good. Very well made.
Thank you, sir.
Good. Price is also good.
Taste South Indian.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, good. Well done.
Thank you, sir.
Well.
Very intense guy. He eats like India.
That is
Same that he was. It's a dominating food.
a little meat on this.
Thought process. Okay. Nobody makes it.
You have a winner. Looks much better, no? Okay. So you already explained, so we'll just do the tasting part.
You happy with the second part?
Yes.
Second part. Shema, did you?
Before making, when you have ready-made batter,
So it's little hot water. Did you put hot water in it?
We only added a salt to the nothing.
It's a little hot water. So it starts.
wakens up. It's like wakening. Otherwise, the batter is dead. It's cold. You bring it up to a room temperature. So then it goes up, then it spreads also well. Otherwise, the batter is too thick. I think you put a cold batter on the
Very, very important point.
Yeah, the batter was cold.
That is why you have it didn't spread, so it kind of held on to it. So that's why you have this kind of product.
South Indian mom will make sure she gets up in the morning. Before she makes coffee, she'll remove the idli batter and leave it outside from the fridge. A little water. And then everybody has coffee, has their bath, getting ready. And then by the time it's 8:39, the batter is room temperature and it's also slightly fermenting. Then you make it nice and fluffy. The indication they gave is uttapam and idli should be as soft as a jasmine. Mallipu. It has to be soft and light like a jasmine. Nice.
Coconut chutney is nice.
Okay.
I wish you would have tempered tomato chutney. Would have, a little mustard seed and tadka. It would have come out better, or green chili would have come out much better. Great effort. Again, the second effort was good. Thanks.
And Chef, I had another point which you want to say is when you make it, don't make it in a non-stick. Try and make it in a cast iron griddle. So it is typical authentic.
The flavor will also come out better.
Yeah, it will look like a uttapam. Every birthday in Infosys there's a chocolate box in the cake.
Yeah.
Subsidize the rate. That looks really attractive, I must say.
I know.
Rahul, once again, sir.
Huh?
Rahul, once again. Rahul, sir.
Whole team is here.
The whole team is here, sir.
Is it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, explain. So I'm listening.
Okay, this is Khobani ka meecha. This is a dessert from Hyderabad. This is basically made by fresh apricots also, but here we have used dried apricots which have been soaked in water overnight and then stoned and pureed and cooked with sugar and mixed with cream, sir.
Well, it's looking nice. The only, what I would say is, the portion is too much.
Okay.
We didn't have this before, ever. It's one of the most heaviest dishes to have. Okay,
Yes, sir.
nobody eats so much of it. Number two, the authentic garnishes, those seeds. Where are those seeds?
So yeah, there.
You chopped them, is it?
Yes.
You should not have.